Hikaru is our strength. Saving him, save her. I missed
Here. All the bodies are Tanoks. Someone managed to take out an entire squad. There's lights in that ruin. I gotta keep my guard. Oh, damn! Hold your fire! I'm not here to fight!
The barbarian's pinned down. Move in!
Okay, whoever these people are, it looks like we're not gonna be friends. I need to get past these hostels and into the ruins.
Great shot! Don't fight her!
Protect the site! Kill her!
I don't know where she is! I need the tools. Can't let her escape. We've got you now! Get out there before she goes! I'll try this way. Hurry! Keep looking! You want to come and look?
Protect the site! Kill her!
Not one more step, barbarian!
Nothing to see here.
Help them!
Take her out now!
Pain subsiding.
Now!
for me? Hey? For the ancestors!
Can't let her slip away.
Protect the site! Kill her! Protect the site! Kill her!
Just so.
Take her out, now!
Who are these people? And why are they out for blood? I better get to Demeter fast in case there's more of them. According to Gaia, it should be somewhere in these ruins. Looks like some sort of old office complex.
Automated solutions, industry-leading biotech research facility. Agrotech, environmental remediation, organic waste management. Whatever your company needs, here at the greenhouse, we'll help solve your problems. Naturally.
A Pharaoh research facility. I'll mark this spot in my focus. Come back later. A metal flower. Demeter should be right beyond that door. But those vines are blocking the way. Unless I can cut through them, I'm gonna need to find another way in. least there's a console. A log.
Just got off the line with U.S. Robot Command. Time's running out. Didn't have the heart to tell Harris that our cure might be worse than the disease. Even if adamantine wreath works, we still have to prove we can curtail the trailing plants efficiently. But Cobble's team is working on it over at Test Station Ivy. He'll come through. He has to.
Adamantine wreath. Another secret project. Well, they made the metal flowers here and the vines, so maybe I can find a way to destroy them. If I can find Test Station Ivy. How do I get out of here? There we go. Great. These guys again. Whoever they are, they want me dead. I better be careful. Okay. I could take those soldiers out quietly.
There's a barbarian in the compound. She got past the lookouts. Find her, kill her, and bring her head to the lieutenant.
Understood.
I'm tired
This
of the
diplomacy is off the table.
tired of the island. Tired of the whole damned continent. What I wouldn't give for some pastries from the Great Delta.
All sacrifices are for the light of truth. How can true knowledge be found amongst these barbarians?
Man down!
Eyes open. I think we have an intruder. They must have run off. Always best to check. How can the legacy have led us here? How can the legacy have led us? What I wouldn't give for some pastries from the Great Delta.
Yeah, pretty dead. Are we missing someone? Check for threats. We lost them. Let's head back so we don't get ambushed.
Give it up. Get back to what we were doing.
Someone there? Guess it's safe.
I really wish these people would have talked to me instead of trying to kill me. Oh, now I need to find a way out of this courtyard. That door looks promising.
I submit. Do as you will.
I didn't want to fight your friends out there. They attacked me.
If by death alone I can atone our trespass.
I'm not gonna kill you, okay? I just want to figure out what's going on. Where did you get that focus?
I'm of the chosen people. The Quen. The ancestors left the power of the focus to us alone, the eye that reveals the legacy.
The legacy, huh?
The legacy? The truth. It is in the darkness and the lost places. Among the ancient ashes and the bones of the before that it lies waiting. You know, as a diviner, it is my task to seek it out. For the good of my people.
You're looking for data. Maybe we can help each other. What's your name?
Alpha. Second diviner of the Eastern Expedition.
I'm Aloy. Why don't we start again? I've never heard of the Quen.
Our lands lie across the Great Ocean. We haven't been here before.
So why come now?
Our homeland has been ravaged by freakish weather. Terrible storms and blistering droughts. The crops are failing, the people are starving. When we looked for answers, it was proposed that if we had the courage to cross the ocean to Legacy's landfall, then we might earn the knowledge we need to save our people. But so far, that knowledge has eluded us.
So, your people call this place Legacy's landfall?
No. Landfall is where we arrived. To the west, in the shadows of the sunken city by the broken bridge.
You mean San Francisco?
Yes. You're well versed in the legacy. It was a place of great importance to our ancestors. We had hoped to learn their secrets there, but so far that door remains closed. Even so, the data we discovered there has led us to this place. It might be our last chance.
To find something that can save your crops and your people.
Yes. If the ancestors will be generous to us once more.
So you said your ancestors left your tribe that focus?
Yes. 13 diviners have possessed this one since it was discovered among the ruins in our homeland. I have their honored names committed to memory.
So you have one, but none of the soldiers out there did.
We each have a role to play. No, it is the diviner's purpose to seek out the legacy, interpret the wisdom of our ancestors for the good of all, and to keep it safe, so that no one but the diviners know how to use a focus. Not even the Imperial family, and certainly not soldiers.
So how many diviners are there?
At landfall, a small group. Back at home, a few dozen more. That's a guess. Only the overseers know for sure, and I am not of their rank.
So you call data from the ancient past the legacy?
Yes. All that is not lost or forbidden.
What does that mean?
All that we are capable of reading, and that which is permitted.
Okay, I'm not sure I get it. That's fine. So what do you use the data for?
The greatest secrets are the ones that improve the lives of many. How to tend our crops, how to hold floodwaters back, or even cross the ocean.
Technology.
That is what I seek here. Technology that can help my people back home.
Those soldiers, they opened fire on me without warning. Why?
It is the duty of the Quen to seek out the legacy and defend it from the ignorant and envious. Not that you seem ignorant. But back home, other tribes only mean us harm, and we were told the same was true here.
Does that come from your legacy?
The legacy is truth. But we have been known to misinterpret it. I hope time and the wisdom of our ancestors will guide us down the correct path.
Yeah. I hope so too. I'm looking for a place in this facility called Test Station Ivy. Have you found any data that mentions it?
No. But I did find something that looks like a map. But it was unreadable. Lost.
Maybe I can make some sense of it.
Bear.
There's a lot of files here.
I've been through all of them. Look in the GH facility section. Like I said, a lost file.
You can't see the map? It's okay. It looks like your focus is an early model. The operating system won't be able to read any files created after the mid-2050s. But I could share them with you.
Share them? You can see what is lost and forbidden.
Not lost, not forbidden, just a newer format. There. That's where I need to go.
But you can't get there. We've been here for a week trying to get deeper into the complex. The way has been blocked by rubble.
What about this tunnel? It looks like it unlocks from here.
No. I thought these might be some kind of access controls, but I couldn't read enough data to make them work.
Let's try with my focus, okay?
I believe these consoles were meant to be operated in unison, but I'm not sure.
Okay, here we go.
Following your lead. The ancestors have shown us the way.
Come on, let's go.
You want me to come with you?
It took both of us to open up that tunnel, didn't it?
Oh, this place is a maze.
According to the map, there should be another exit further in. Just stay close.
Lead the way. can't believe you actually brought us in. I was dreading having to stay here any longer with those soldiers. Maybe they slaughtered the barbarians that approached us. It's like they enjoyed it. Most of my people aren't like that, I promise.
If you say so. Better stand back.
Well, that was loud. There has to be a way out of here. What's that thing in the wall? What's that thing in the wall? There has to be a way out of here.
Through here.
Dead end. Maybe we should try another path. We haven't tried that smaller tunnel over there.
According to the map, the exit should be this way.
Must have taken a wrong turn. I'll be glad to get back above ground.
Yeah, it feels like a tomb down here. That can't be good.
They fly to and from the complex several times a day. Only the ancestors know why.
Well, the ancestors are dead, Elva.
Of course. How else could they be ancestors?
Looks like we have more pressing concerns. Follow my lead. Pack's full, but my stash has room.
We can fight them, or try to sneak past.
Water.
Your call.
To bring it down.
The ability to tame machines would be dangerous knowledge for the Quen.
A vent. I think I can pull it open. Got it.
I'm right behind you. The entrance to the complex. Looks like it's locked off. Maybe we can get through that hatch on the ground. It looks like the one we used at the first station. There's consoles up here too!
But no way to get to them. You stay put. I'll see what I can find. Locked. There has to be another way to reach those consoles. Gonna need a data key for this lock. I think I can move these things. There we go. Huh. There's some space back there. Aha. This should help. I don't think I can jump up there. I'll have to find another way. If you can hop on top of it, I can get you to those consoles.
Exactly. Hold it there. Let me just... I jumped on top.
Hold on.
That's good. Jumping over. Made it. I'm at the console. Wait. There's data here. A lot. But it's blocked. Something's restricting access. If I can't get past it, my mission here is doomed.
Alva, I'll help. If I can, okay? But first we have to get out of here.
Right. We need to open the hatch. Okay, let's see... Okay. I'm unlocking a storage unit. There should be a power cell inside. Then you need to find a way into the generator room.
Okay, I'm on it. I gotta move this. I found the energy cell.
Now find a way into the generator room.
Doesn't look like the generator's in this room. Has to be somewhere else.
Would you mind warning me next time you decide to, blow up a wall?
I'll, try.
Okay. That brought power back to the doors. You can reach me now.
On my way.
Okay. We need to operate both consoles simultaneously to open the hatch.
I'll get to the other console. You stay here.
Ready when you are.
Okay, you ready? On 2. 1, 2.
Commencing adamantine wreath vulnerability test scenario 12C15.
Okay, that's where we need to go.
Magnetic field engaged. Initiating biomass conversion process.
What? No. How do I shut this thing off?
Failsafe exceeded. Test cannot be aborted.
What is this?
It's how the world ended.
Test complete. Adamantine wreath structural integrity uncompromised.
What did we just see?
Alva. Let's meet below. I'm gonna share a file with you, okay?
Test log, I think it's Tuesday the 2nd? Who cares? I'll say this for the end of the world. It's jam-packed with irony. We developed biomass conversion here. Infinite food for infinite machines. And now we're racing against time to find something to give them indigestion. Well, it works. War machines won't be able to eat the wreaths. But can we deploy them in time? God, I hope so.
I don't understand.
Your ancestors? They were wiped out. Your legacy didn't tell you that?
The time of ashes. But most of the data about that is lost, or forbidden.
Well, they created machines that consumed all life. You just saw how. It's It's a miracle anything survived.
I don't want to know this. This is not why I'm here. I need the wisdom of my ancestors to help save my people, not forbidden knowledge of their sins. I need to find something that helps, something to bring back. The overseers will punish me. Or even worse, people will die. Do you understand? My family. My sister. I left her when she was 14. Already you could see her bones. They will starve.
Alva. Alva. I get it. I do. It's hard to explain, but you and I are working toward the same goal. And if I succeed, your people won't need any data. Things will just... they will get better.
But even if I believe you, my people won't. I need to bring something back.
Okay. Then we'll go to Test Station Ivy. And if I can find a way to kill those vines, then I will have access to the data core. What I need is in there. I'm pretty sure that if I take it, it will unblock access to all the data that this place has. And that will give you something to bring home.
I'm not sure I understand. But every secret makes its own maze. A diviner must persevere. Go on. I'll follow.
We need to keep moving. Test Station Ivy can't be far off.
Another maze. But the road to truth is never a straight line. So flowers. What the data referred to as adamantine wraiths. They were supposed to stop the destruction that caused the Town of Ashes.
Looks like it.
Looks like it goes all the way to the surface.
I think we're under the proving grounds. Maybe it connects the rig to the tower.
Best not to linger here long, then. So, I never asked. Are you from around here?
No, I'm not. I spent most of my life in a place far east.
We've both traveled a long way, then. Cold and damp down here.
This is it. Okay. Let's find a way to get into the proving ground. That complex should be Test Station Ivy.
Well, let's hope it holds the answers we seek. so still.
Yeah. Keep your guard up. Whoa! It's one of those machines! We're gonna have to take it out to get into the test station. You with me?
amazing. Terrifying, but amazing.
Well, you helped. We should be able to get into Test Station Ivy now.
We shouldn't linger here. There might be more machines.
There has to be some data here on the adamantine wreath we can use.
I trust your focus will see what mine cannot. Oh. That's interesting.
Find something?
The 4th test station. Willow. It looks like it's underwater.
Huh. That might be worth a look sometime.
I must have faith.
This console's still operational.
Walk with the ancestors. We shall find what we seek.
Another log.
We're done, in every way. The wreaths work, and Cobble came through, on a way to destroy them. Downloading a coded key into the deployment shell triggers an enzyme that causes the wreaths to eat themselves from within. But it's too late. The latest projections from US Robot Command have swarm reproduction outpacing our ability to drop the shells by 375%. Not even close. I guess we deserve this. I deserve it for what I made here. This will be my last log before evacuation.
So all their efforts were in vain. They ran out of time.
At least we have the software module they created. It should get rid of the vines produced by the metal flowers. I need a workbench to load the module into my spear.
There's one back at our camp. The map showed a path leading back there past the next room.
In here. We'll have to climb up.
Right behind you!
We can use the line to get down.
Right! Easy! Made it! But we better make haste. After we encountered barbarians, our lieutenant called for reinforcements. They could be here any time.
Right.
Now what?
Now, we get to that data core. Let's hope this new module works. I was blooming. Let's see if the software works.
Vines. They're falling apart.
Door's clear now. Time to bring Demeter home. Demeter, it's time to go home. To Gaia.
The seed of life. Yes.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Demeter's subordinate function to original code.
What did you do? I've never seen my focus glitch like that.
I found a special type of data. It's something you can't read. But they kept a tight grip on the data core. But now you should have access to the central server. All of it. Should give you something to bring home.
You were right. Hundreds of archives. Almost all of it relating to agriculture. It would take us years to get through all of this. But we don't have that kind of time. What you said before about... Alba! Hold your fire! And ancestors! You must stop! Come! Look at who you fired on!
That barbarian killed our soldiers!
Only those who fired blindly. She is no barbarian. She gave me the data we need. Come! Look at her! Can't you see? Elizabeth Sobek stands before you. An ancestor reborn.
Diviner! We should bring the ancestor back.
It is we who follow their word, Commander, not the other way around. My apologies, Dr. Sobek. Our people's faith is strong, but there are those who are not as familiar with the legacy as they should be.
You heard the diviner. The data has been found. You two, with me. The rest of you, meet us back at the beach for return to landfall.
I can't talk long. They will have many questions.
So do I. Your people know a lot about the past. And about Sobek, I guess, but they're...
Please, I must know. What you said before about working towards the same goal, how long will it take?
I don't know. A few months?
Then you are my family's best hope. Let nothing get in your way. You have opened my eyes to many things, and for that, I thank you. But now you must go.
Will I see you again?
Soon we return to Legacy's landfall. It might be dangerous for you to go there.
Well, tell me how to reach it, just in case.
We made landfall on the northeast edge of the sunken city. The currents around the archipelago are vicious, and the only approach is from the south. And it is guarded. Only attempt to go there if you must.
Diviner! What's the delay?
Please, go. If you attempt to stay here any longer, they may want to take you with us, and that won't go well for anyone.
I better do as Alva says. I need to get Demeter back to Gaia anyway. But I might want to head to that cauldron north of here before I make the trek back. And now I can use the vine cutter on those other metal flowers I found earlier.
It is good to see you again, Aloy. I see you have recovered Demeter. With the acquisition of Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter, my heuristic processing density has expanded greatly. I should now be able to absorb Hephaestus, and fortunately, we have made progress on a plan to capture it. With Varl's encouragement, Beta analyzed all available information on Hephaestus. Its expansion has been rampant. It is too large to be beamcast, and the kernel you have been using could never hold it. Therefore, it must be contained in a location with a direct physical connection to me. A place with 2 data cores.
2 cores? Where would we find a place like that?
Gemini.
An abandoned cauldron in the desert west of here. Seismic activity disrupted the original construction. 2 data cores were built as a result.
I've been there. The Tenakth marked the entrance as some kind of ritual ground. We'll have to bring you there by hand.
I have devised a blueprint for a suitable, albeit unwieldy, transport rig. It will require 2 people to carry it to Gemini.
I can help.
Once I am installed on the first core, I will call down Hephaestus on the other, trapping it. I will then initiate the merge. However, in order to construct the rig, I will need considerable help.
Can you build it? I suppose I could, but it's not gonna work. The Zeniths will find you. Minerva won't be able to conceal your location.
That is correct. Absorbing Hephaestus will create a significant power surge, easily detected by anyone capable of noticing.
But what if there were multiple power surges? To fake out the Zeniths? If Erend, Zoe, and Katalo spread out to the other cauldrons and create their own surges, would those conceal the one at Gemini?
Analyzing. Such a tactic might be effective. With Beta's help, we should be able to build a set of handheld pulse generators.
I told you it's not gonna work! I did a test. Hephaestus has written Alpha clearance out of its access module. You'll never be able to capture it. Then we need a higher level of clearance. There is no higher... Ted Pharaoh's Omega clearance. The one he used to purge the Apollo database and kill the Alphas. But to get it, you would have to find Thebes. The private bunker he retreated to when the world ended, and nobody knows where that is, not even the Zeniths. Their only intel was that it was somewhere in San Francisco. That might be all I need. Alva, the Quen diviner I met, said her people had set up a base at landfall. They were searching for data in San Francisco from there. She might be able to help. So I guess I'm headed all the way west. While I'm gone, will you be able to build the rig and the pulse generators? I'll try.
I'll make sure she has what she needs.
Alva said the Quen have a ferry on the coast that they use to get to the ruins of San Francisco. Let's hope that when I reach it, I get a friendly reception.
have managed to unlock an additional room near the servers.
Understood. Hey, Gaia. I'm back.
So I see what is on your mind.
Have you been able to make use of Demeter's functions?
Yes. I was able to mitigate most soil conditions and restore a temporary balance. You should notice less rampant plant growth in the area.
Maybe that'll give Plainsong's fields a chance to recover.
Unfortunately, recovery in that area is unlikely without the assistance of the Utaru's land gods. I have discussed this matter with Zoe. I believe we may have a workaround.
Yeah, I'm helping her out with that. There's something I'm still trying to figure out. Why was Demeter using flying machines to distribute metal flowers?
In its deranged state, Demeter was defending itself against a robotic swarm that would devour all plant life.
It thought the Pharaoh Plague was still happening?
It feared it would come again. As part of its directive of receding Earth's vegetation, it sought to protect plant life at all costs, and proliferate. I expect you will continue to find the fruits of its efforts for some time.
That's a good thing I have the code to dissolve the vines, then. So the facility where I recovered Demeter used to be a Pharaoh agricultural research facility. It's where they created the biomass conversion system, but also adamantine wreath. Did Elizabeth know they were working on that?
It is likely she was briefed on other efforts to combat the machine swarm, though her focus was devoted only to Zero Dawn.
That makes sense. But they actually got the wreaths to work. If they've been able to deploy it against the Pharaoh Plague in time...
Using the data you recovered on the project, I ran several simulations and have concluded that it would never. In all scenarios, the Pharaoh war machines would eventually hack and deactivate the wreaths before they could contain.
So Zero Dawn really was the only solution. There was a lot of data in the greenhouse. Do you think it'll help the Quen fix their...
I will run it complete. The data contains information about novel crop production methods.
But new crops aren't going to save the world.
It is.
So Gemini has 2 data cores. I've never seen a cauldron like that. But you mentioned something about
When my predecessor attempted to... Construction was disrupted by a series of... The data core had already been built. So, she began... A second core was built.
Lucky for us.
No. Though they did also create instabilities in other...
Beta's convinced we won't be able to capture a fest. With that attitude, do you really think she'll be able to build the rig and pulse generator?
It may take some coaxing, but with some assistance...
I don't get her, Gaia. She's nothing like what I thought she'd be. I guess it'll be best if she stays here. All this data I've picked up in ancient bunk... I guess I never really thought that other people would be looking at it.
Based on my observations, your companions engage quite frequently with this material. Erend has asked on numerous occasions about birthday parties. He appears perplexed by the tradition of serving a sweet confection, as it conflicts with the Oseram tradition of serving sparkling stout ale. He also suggested we host a party for you, as a surprise.
Yeah, no thanks.
That is what I predicted.
Is Katalo getting along?
Yes, Though he appears to be collating and significant to aid in the creation of a war map of... I believe he aims to study the tactics.
I'd be interested in seeing.
It appears to be a He has repeatedly declined my
So now that you have Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon, how's the biosphere looking?
In the local region, conditions have improved. Superstorms have subsided. Water sources have been purified, and soil conditions remediated. These improvements will stave off environmental collapse for a few additional months.
Well, with luck, soon you'll have Hephaestus. Then you'll be able to fix the biosphere for good, right?
Correct. I will be able to design and produce robotic agents to permanently reverse the environmental damage that has accumulated.
So our plan to capture Hephaestus.
As you wish. We now know that which is why you will need to procure Ted Farrow's own...
Right. From his
While you are gone, I will assist Beta. When we get to Gemini, I will need to be installed on one of the second...
And then you'll be able...
Not quite. You will need to
How long will that...
There are calculations I still...
And during that time, the others will create a distraction for...
Correct. The energy...
And then we'll have everything we need to defeat this... There's something I've been wondering. How could Ted Farrow create a clearance level higher than it? Elizabeth made sure he wouldn't interfere with the project.
It is plausible he tasked to the Zero Dawn system. My predecessor did not even know until he activated it to purge the... It is, in effect, a blind spot. One that will allow... Unfortunately, thanks to Beta's, we know where Omega clearance may...
Right. The Zeniths. Beta said they were some of the most powerful. I think Elizabeth knew one of them.
No. Elizabeth often spoke of her work. If she knew this Tilda, she did not... What we can conclude from your end is that the Zeniths are ruthless in to protect life on Earth.
See you later.
Until next...
So, we're fighting immortals from the stars now? Looks like it. What? Wizards from the moon?
It's a shuttle. Like the one I blew up at Farzena's launch facility. Varl seemed pretty interested in space travel. I guess he wanted a keepsake. Got a minute?
As many as you need.
I have to travel beyond the web.
To the ruins.
Yes. And I'm looking for a tribe. They said they came from across... I was hoping the Tenakth...
Hikaru sent out a patrol or two, but we've had more pressing concerns.
It's okay.
There is something. It's...
What have you been up to?
Varl has asked to learn the differences between my people, so I've been teaching him to not. It is heavy with blood, but also with honorable. Maybe you'd like to hear about it as well.
I'd be honored. What do Tenakth do to relax?
We play strike. Your Oseram friend, Erend, is... although he has yet to beat. It helps one think strategically. Hones the mind for tactics.
Somehow that's... Anything interesting happen while I was away?
I found an acceptable place to practice with my blade.
Oh.
Outside. above the...
Ever thought of
That would defeat...
Found anything interesting?
Gaia told me where to find data on how wars were... I knew the 10 fought against machines, but it seems they were among... Later, as they... At least the Tanakh have...
There is nobility in that.
Yes, of course.
You said there was...
I've been speaking. She mentioned that the Zeniths bind metal with flesh to make themselves... I was wondering if you'd help...
You want to make yourself a new...
Yes. Gaia insists she can help me if I can get the necessary data, and she believes these things lie in the place where...
They're ancient
I am not as familiar with old world machinery.
It might be dangerous. We were lucky to get out of there.
I see.
It sounds like this is worth the risk.
By the 10, we shall see.
I should get go-
Should you...
I know who to call. I'll call you when we'll get what you need.
Thank you, Alo.
Did you know there used to be a rainforest so big the old ones called it the lungs of the planet? Yeah. They burned it to the ground at some point.
That's good to hear. I wonder if it grew back after Zero Dawn. Where I heard it.
That's just I hear about.
Turns out we need...
Because it would have been too...
I was hoping you could... And it also has to do...
Really?
I discovered an Oseram militant group. It looks like they're the ones overriding machine. They're familiar with ancient tech.
So, last year blowing up Meridian and now you're telling me we had another group of Oseram trying to wipe out with an army of machines?
Pretty much.
Well, that's just...
I found out who's running them.
Oh, no. Remember how Durval had a band of freebooters that retapped? She was one of them. First female tinker in the claimed. But when her family got killed in the Red, I thought she was dead, though.
Well, she's not. We have to find out where she's operating from.
Way back. You came looking for me in Meridian because you detected Olin's focus with you. And there's a chance Sarah's getting some of her... The only way she'd get those is if her lackeys...
Well, their focuses would make it easier for them to evade guard.
But if I'm there waiting for them...
You could scan for their focuses. Pick them...
If an Oseram's wearing one of these, they'd have to be a part of that Prometheus.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I've been known to have those once in a while.
All right. I'll keep tracking her. You let me know if you find anything.
We'll find her.
Anything happen?
Zoe asked us to help her bring more... Not for eating, apparently. Yeah, if you ask me, the place is fine as it is. You know, metal might be plain, but nothing wrong with that.
How are things with Katala?
Oh, she thinks she's fun. Actually, I played Strike. I had to fill in most, but I'm still...
Glad to hear it. Bet you're used to...
Well, I can hit machines in their weak. I wish all the other data was as easy. To be honest, it's hard to understand. And then the other half reminds me, well, this isn't... Which is... But hey, that just means...
Just give it time. You've been looking at any...
I asked Gaia to find me someone, and she found the mother of all. They called it... Turns out the old ones spine, tackling, and punt. Are you mixing some solid food and fresh air?
You should know. Silence is involved. He's the one who gave them the override tech.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
At least we know we're good at...
Damn straight.
I
think Gaia may...
I can handle them.
Take care of yourself.
Aloy, you're here.
Not yet.
After all, it seems unfair you have to deal with these Quen on your...
It's safe. They think I'm Sobek, or they won't hurt me, but...
If you say so.
You better not be slacking off.
And risk Zoe coming after me? In fact, I've been... How he destroyed the world and crawled...
He definitely was a piece... I hope Zoe's not upset.
Yeah, I don't...
What do you mean?
Well, before Zoe found a way to... I suggested that when Gaia was fully restored, she...
Well, once we get Hephaestus,
That's what I said. She got pretty raw. Said I didn't understand the way her tribe... Which is true, of course. And the last thing I'd ever want... But I was more like you.
Yeah...
Not your fault.
Did you talk to Zoe?
I suffered through a few hours of glaring silence. How do people do this? What if an apology is not enough next time?
You give her a stuffed animal?
You're the worst. You know that?
What makes you think I know anything about any of this? You're on your own.
Abandoning me again, huh?
Well, Beta and Gaia built the rig. Can you get...
Of course.
What is it?
Nothing. It's just that we'll get Gaia, and she'll... No more Zeniths, no more... I welcome it. I wonder how the Nora will react.
Let's just focus...
You're right.
If I get Omega clearance, and then we grab... we might finally have the...
Can't wait to see their faces.
Better them than us. I'll be in touch.
We'll be ready.
Good.
Aloy, I hear you're going further west.
Do you know anything?
Only hearsay. They call it the Isle. It is said the Old Ones built towers there so they could live far away from the Earth as if they didn't want to be reminded.
Sounds like something You ever play that board?
Strike? I'm the one who gave... I was hoping it'd distract him enough to spare it. No such luck.
You and Varl doing okay?
We're doing fine. Although I admit it'd be nice to take a small... But then who'd look after Aaron?
There's always guitar.
Leave allowed off. What could go wrong?
What's everyone been up to?
I've been trying to share some of my meal. Thought it might help her feel more at home. Maybe even get her to sleep up here. She would not be moved. Patience reaps the best harvest.
How much have you read on...
Enough to wonder how a man who worked so could let greed and pride condemn... For one spirit to diminish... I'm not sure if I should...
It looked like you were working on something.
With Gaia now growing in strength, even if some people think...
Already said I was so...
Your friend, land gods with...
It wasn't.
They are not some broken toy. Even if they are just machine, to abandon them in their time of suffering...
I'm sure.
He does now. I had to get pretty...
You know I can hear you guys.
Any progress with your plan for the land gods?
It is. But there is difficult work ahead. Gaia warned me that because the land gods are linked together in a network, the code must be delivered to all. Most are in Plainsong, but in recent years, 3 of them wandered off.
We have to find...
No, we know where they are. So, wandered into a lake and T broke down amidst a herd of machines.
Okay. Tell you what. I'll take care of I'll need their location.
I'm sending the data. My people made... When you see them, you'll know your clip. And once again...
We're not gonna let your people starve, Zoe. I promise. I should get after that.
We'll be ready.
Why is this door locked now?
Beta requested the use of that room as her personal space. I have locked it at her request.
Okay. Looks like Gaia was... What was this room for, Gaia?
This was intended as a diagnostic center to monitor machine activity in the repair bay below. It appears most of the equipment was damaged. Likely from Minerva's control of this facility.
Yeah, she did try really hard to keep me out. Looks like a power cell could fit here. Yep. Vault. I found a locked door behind the vent in the basement.
I've got to be more careful. Jensen almost caught onto my plan while we were going over the diagnostic center specs. I've got nothing against the rest of the team. It's just... I'm sure they've all got family they're gonna meet up with in Elysium. But me? I couldn't even bury August. There is nothing of him left besides my memories. I won't let those blink out of existence too. The vault's for us, no one else. 11 more weeks before we lock the blueprints. Then the rest will be up to Gaia.
Hey, was there something else? So do you have everything you need to build the rig and pulse generators? Gaia sent me the schematics. The designs are modest, without the capabilities of Hephaestus, but they should work. Not that it matters without a mega clearance. I'll find it. Just try to have the transport ready by the time I get back. So, aside from Varl and Gaia, who else have you been talking to?
Zoe told me how you met after your escape from the Hades Proving Lab. I had no idea you were severely injured. If the Zeniths had killed you, life on Earth would be doomed. My escape would have been for nothing.
But they didn't kill me. And thanks to Varl and Zoe, I was able to recover. You said you and Varl talk sometimes. What about?
He told me about your tribe, the Nora, and the proving ritual you did. I told him if I was born into the tribe, I'd never be able to do the proving.
It does require a lot of physical training, but there are plenty of other roles besides being a hunter.
I don't think I'd be suited for any of them.
Well, I guess it's a good thing you're not a Nora. What else can you tell me about Tilda?
She liked to talk about her paintings.
What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that?
She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect.
Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage?
She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me.
You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files?
Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many.
Did it interest you?
I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis.
Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves? Anything we could use?
No. Any information about them was redacted. So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view? I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave. You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel? It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the... It's time for me... Yeah.
Aloy, it's a long way to the coast. If you need to resupply en route, I suggest stopping in Fall's Edge. It's a lowland clan village southwest of the Grove, in the heart of the jungle.
Got it. Thanks for the advice. Okay, time to cross the water, make for landfall, and over. Fortification that fired at me before must be guarding the ferry. Hello? Anyone there? No one here. That's strange. Well, nothing's stopping me from taking the boat.
head for that beach! No one's guarding this side of the ferry either. Where are the Quinn? They're in landfall, I guess. I better go find it. Should be to the northeast. Doesn't like purge water. Do much. These are the ruins of San Francisco. The entire city of Cleveland Towers. And somewhere buried out here is Thebes. I hope Alba and the Quinn can help me find it. That must be the entrance to landfall up ahead. Another drone keeping watch on the biosphere. I should grab its data. But how am I going to get it down?
Hey. Is that her? The living ancestor.
This is landfall, right? I'm looking for Alva.
Overseer Bohai ordered us to invite you before him should you approach. Please, come with me. Go. Let him know we're coming.
It's her! The diviner was right.
Overseer Bohai. A stranger just walked through the gate.
I knew Alva would not dare lie. You do look like Sobek.
Is Alva here? I need to talk to her.
I will consider your request once it is determined what you are. A living ancestor, as Alva believes, or a threat, lurking in such a guise.
I am no threat, okay? Back on the mainland, your soldiers fired on me without warning.
So you say, infidel. None of those you engaged survived to bear witness.
I held off on your squad when...
May I present our honored CO.
So, here she is. Our great mystery. Well, Bohai, what have you divined? What is she?
A mystery indeed, my CO. How can she appear as Sobek, and yet know nothing of our ways? Are we to believe that a living ancestor was born to this wretched land? An ocean apart from the realm of the Chosen? And if so, to what end? I cannot answer. Only she can. But I warn you, no falsehood will satisfy us. Now speak. Why are you here? What is your purpose?
I'm looking for a place called Thebes.
And what do you seek there?
Alva told me a little bit about what you're after. I guess you could say I want what you want. A way to heal the world.
As I suspected. Tell her.
We found Thebes, the final resting place of Ted Pharaoh's secrets. It isn't far, but the way is closed to us. Machine attacks have cut us off from the site. Diviner Alva is there, along with a complement of diggers and soldiers.
Is she all right?
Our scouts tell us that the machine has our people pinned behind their defenses, but they're holding out.
Machines, huh? I can help with that.
Alva told us that you are indeed formidable.
But I have a few questions first.
We will answer what we can.
So you found Thebes.
The ancestors revealed it to us not long after we made landfall. Through a scrap of ancient data discovered by Alva. It contained details about the construction of a great underground palace.
Where exactly?
Close. Beneath the Great Pyramid.
Figures. Ted loves his beer. Have you been inside?
No.
And we will solve them all in time. I hope you're as effective.
What exactly are you I thought Alva brought back the data you need.
We risked much to cross the ocean. Therefore, we must unearth every possible link, especially one as important as Thebes.
We will not sail back until
So, Alva
I was chosen to supervise data
and you're in charge.
He is far more. You are addressing the cousin, heir to the vast holdings of the Great Delta, the first CO in 5.
All she needs to understand is that I am the and my will is to
Mine too. We're in luck. You crossed the ocean on these ships? Couldn't have...
Greatness is...
Indeed. This expedition is a quest, with nothing less than the fate of our and none of it would have been possible without
The voyage was difficult. Our sailors and soldiers have suffered, but all...
Good to know. What kind of machine has your people pinned?
A Thunderjaw. We've dealt with them before, but this...
Tougher? Stronger?
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
Then Destiny shot, and she will help me.
Resupply here, then on to Thebes at the base. We will follow when our scouts can...
A stomach line to the muscle strength. I am here when you require me. No harm done.
Our paths will cross again.
Ow!
Okay. Off to the big pyramid to fight the Thunderjaw.
barbarians! Run, stranger! There's a killer machine about!
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
The machine will kill you!
There you are. I guess we're doing this.
Over here! You killed that machine!
Your CEO sent me. I need to speak to Alva.
By all means, then. Open the gates!
Aloy! Over here!
Alva, I'm glad you're okay.
Oh, you got rid of that machine. But what are you doing here?
There's something inside Thebes that I need. I went to Landfall. I met your CEO. We came to an agreement, kind of.
And you're going to help us get in?
I guess so. The whole thing was a little tense. There's something off about that guy. And I don't understand what he wants from Thebes. I thought we found the data that your people needed back on the mainland.
That data will take us years to sift through. The CEO wants faster results. Aloy, you have to be careful.
There they are! The legacy tells us that Elizabeth Sobek helped the ancestors cast aside all obstacles. And so it has been today.
You have been true to your word. I'm pleased. Thebes awaits us below. Shall we?
Quite an excavation.
Much of this was flooded. We had to pump a great deal of water out. Behold, the door to Thebes.
A door like no other.
Well, you're right about that. It's designed to open for only one man. Ted Farrow.
But the legacy tells us that he worked closely with Sobek. He trusted her. Surely she could open the door, and so surely can you.
Not gonna happen. At least not from this side.
You said she was a living ancestor with Sobek's eternal essence.
If I may, Pharaoh, great as he was, did not build his palace alone. We know this from scraps of data we found, the ones that pointed to this location. And we found evidence of passages below. Maybe they were built to aid construction. Or for servants. We can't reach them. The way is flooded and they're too far underwater, but...
Yeah. I can reach them. There might be another way in down there.
You see? With Sobek, there is always a way.
Then do what you must to get us inside. That door is all that stands.
This water's warm. It's almost like a hot spring. Look at that thing. It's huge. It goes all the way down to the bottom. structure up there. Maybe a way in. Yeah, this could get me inside. Looks like this tunnel leads deeper into the structure. Be a way to stop that turbine around here somewhere. Stop the turbine. Good. Okay, I'm inside, but how do I let the Quen in? It looks like an exercise room?
Here I am again, hiding in the gym, writing to stay sane in this crazy place. I can't believe Grigori's dead. Our so-called spiritual leader was fine yesterday, and then suddenly passed away in his sleep, and no one will talk to me about it. They treat me like a child, whispering behind my back, as if I can't cope with death, even after the end of the world.
So Ted had other people in here with him, including a teenage girl.